Not all returns are linear. You've likely scoped out the usual suspects, but what if I showed you a town just beyond them that offers so much more? From schools that outperform expectations, to the beaches and the coastline, to lots and homes that let your family breathe, to the incredibly low taxes and the understated elegance. The result? Low turnover creates true scarcity. People stay. The home you buy is often the only option, making it a uniquely valuable asset. That is, if you ever sell.
Hi, my name's Charlie. Today I'll be your guide, or your Sherpa, as my friend Tom calls me. Over the last decade, I've helped hundreds of families move here from all over the world. What I learned from them might surprise you. You'll want to stay tuned until the end because I'll share with you 2 resources that'll help you avoid the single biggest mistake that I'm seeing buyers make over and over again in this market. We're going to start in coastal Darien.
Turning off Tokenique Road, you enter a world of secluded, winding lanes. The sense of privacy and timeless charm is obvious here. There's no other neighborhood like it. In fact, you'd have to travel 800 miles south to find anything even close. What makes this coastline so unique is the dramatic landscape where the land meets the sea. You'll find a rocky shore where the terrain rises sharply, creating breathtaking views over a network of tranquil waterways. This is a world of deep coves, quiet lagoons, and protected barrier islands. Much of this pristine estuary and its tidal wetlands are preserved, creating a natural sanctuary for coastal birds. The magnificent sunrises and sunsets have inspired artists for generations, and it's easy to see why. You'll find an incredible variety of architecture here, from traditional New England homes to Tudor mansions and Spanish villas, many designed by prominent architects. The lifestyle here is deeply connected to the water. You can imagine launching a kayak or a paddleboard to explore the calm and protected inlets. Tucked into the shoreline is the family-friendly Tokenique Club, a beautiful private setting for swimming, tennis, and dining. And from shore, you can watch the sailboats crisscross across the sound. Within Tokenique, you'll discover 2 private enclaves. This is Contentment Island. The world slows down here. You'll find stunning waterfront homes, many with private docks and incredible views. Nearby, Butler's Island offers a similar, intimate island-like feel. And yet, for all this privacy and seclusion, you're only a few minutes from the shops and restaurants in downtown Darien or neighboring Rowayton. If you love the idea of a secluded waterfront paradise, but you still want convenient access to everything, Tokenique offers an experience that's pretty hard to match.
Now, let's journey on to the peninsula of Longneck Point.
This spit of land extends further into the Sound than any other part of Darien, and it holds an absolutely breathtaking collection of waterfront estates. Homes here have wide, sloping lawns, typically leading down to your own private beach and dock. From these elevated homes, you have unobstructed 180-degree views. On a clear day, you can see all the way to the New York City skyline. The road down the center of the point is quiet, with no through traffic, making it a favorite for residents out for a peaceful evening stroll. Even if you don't live on the point itself, you can still experience its beauty at Pear Tree Point Beach. It's a great place for enjoying a picnic, watching the boats in the harbor, and taking in a spectacular sunset over the water. Right next door, you'll find Darien Boat Club. What's truly exciting is the recent opening of Great Island as a public park. You can now walk the trails of this magnificent 60-plus acre estate, exploring its stables and pristine shoreline. It's an incredible asset that you and your family will return to again and again.
Next, we arrive in Norotan, a neighborhood with a unique dual personality.
Let's start on the peninsula, often called Norotan Neck. As you get closer to the water, you can feel the nautical charm. You can hear the rigging of the sailboats clanging at the Norotan Yacht Club and smell the salt in the air. This is where you'll find Weed Beach. You can sense that this is more than just a beach. It's a hub of activity. You can play tennis, use the fitness trail for a workout, or watch the junior sailing team practice. It's a place with a real sense of energy. Next door is the enclave of Brush Island, where beautiful homes look out onto the calm, protected waters of Holly Pond. Perfect if you enjoy water sports. As you move north of the Post Road, the neighborhood transitions into a more traditional suburban setting. The homes here are charming, and you have the added convenience of being a bit closer to the schools and the train. The icing on the cake? The thriving village of Norotan Heights is just a few minutes' drive. You'll have everything you need here. It's this blend of coastal living and suburban convenience that makes Norotan so appealing.
Before we continue, what's the common thread? Why do so many successful families choose to put down roots here?
My clients tell me it comes down to 4 things. Darien's public schools are consistently ranked among the nation's top on niche, great schools, and others, providing an elite educational foundation that will impact the rest of their lives. Second, the secure coastal lifestyle. Neighborhood Scout reports that the violent crime rating is 44 times lower than the national median. You get profound peace of mind combined with an unmatched quality of life thanks to private beaches, beautiful parks, and a vibrant boating culture. The commute to Manhattan is incredibly convenient, with multiple train stations and an express train that gets you there in about an hour, attracting a community that values both career and a family-centric lifestyle. And finally, those smart financials. For the savvy executives and finance professionals who choose to live here, the town's favorable tax structure is a core part of a sound investment strategy. Combine these pillars with a market defined by high demand and low resident turnover, and you have a town that isn't just a great place to live, it's a fundamentally sound investment. Next up, the 2 distinct village centers that give this town its daily rhythm and unique character. And then I'll share those 2 essential resources that are going to help you sidestep the single biggest mistake I keep seeing buyers make. If you're commuting from Manhattan, downtown is likely where your day will begin and end. As you step off the 55-minute express train from Grand Central, instead of a sterile parking lot, you're immediately immersed in the town's calmer, suburban energy. Before heading home, you might grab dinner at a spot like the Goose Bistro or 1020 Post. Everything you need is right here. Banks, a butcher shop, and the Darien Sports Shop, a town staple. With Whole Foods just around the corner and Trader Joe's a bit further up the road, keeping your family healthy here is easy. When you want a moment of peace, you can take a short walk to Tilly Pond for a relaxing stroll, or if you're looking for a real hike, the beautiful trails of Selix and Dunlop Woods are just a few minutes away. You can also see the town's commitment to the future in the new Corbin District. It's a thoughtful development that blends modern retail and residences with Darien's classic New England architecture, making the downtown experience even better. But what makes daily life in Darien so convenient is that downtown is only half the story.
Let's head over to Norotan Heights to see the town's second, newly revitalized village center.
The forward momentum here is obvious. The neighborhood is home to one of the most exciting redevelopments in the Gold Coast. It's a modern, pedestrian-friendly hub of shops, restaurants, and residences located right across from the Norotan Heights train station. Grab a coffee before your 60-minute commute, and when you return, meet your family for dinner, all without getting in a car. Just a few steps away, you'll find Palmer's Market, a town favorite that's been here for over a century. But it's not just about commerce. You can take a quiet morning walk through the 65 acres of Woodland Park Nature Preserve, or spend an afternoon cheering your kids on as they play ball at McQuain Fields. With its mix of home styles from colonials to capes and its well-maintained sidewalks, Norotan Heights is the epitome of suburban charm and modern convenience. So I'm curious, what's the one thing you still want to know more about? Is it the schools, the commute, or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next.
As we head north, you'll feel the landscape open up. This is northern Darien.
The lots get larger, the homes get set further back from the road, and you get a real sense of privacy and tranquility. This is where you'll find a more peaceful lifestyle. The homes often have a classic colonial or contemporary farmhouse feel, and some properties date back to the 1800s. Spend the weekends at the 27-acre Cherry Lawn Park or visiting the Darien Nature Center with your kids, or perhaps you'll join one of the clubs located here like Weeburn or Woodway. Even with this serene country feel, you're only about a 5 to 10 minute drive from the village areas. And if you live in the northern part of the neighborhood, you may find that the Talmadge Hill train station is another convenient option for your commute. If your vision for your family includes more space, privacy, and a connection to nature, you'll find it here.
So you've just scraped the surface, and it's easy to make the most common mistake, choosing the right house in the wrong area for your daily life. I have 2 resources to help you find the perfect place. If you're the type of person who likes to gather all the information first, my website is where I've organized all my videos, maps, and custom home searches to make your search easier. But if you feel a conversation with me would be more valuable, I'd love to chat, answer your questions, and help you connect the dots. So what's best for you? Should you go over to the website and grab all those resources, or give me a call? Either way, I've got your next step covered.